All right. On that last video, it looks like when the laptop lid closed, the screen capture, I lost it. So I think what was it, the last 7 minutes or so was just a black screen. You can still hear me talking, but I think by then you probably had most of the code anyway on the screen. I don't think a lot of it changed from then. But sorry for that. Now I know. Let's see, got my coffee. Was it about 4:30? 4:40? I don't start work till 8. So still got like 3 hours and 18 minutes, 17. All right, so after the last video where I was doing all that stuff with the uh, tuples and stuff, definitely don't need that. We do not need a tuple anymore. That did not work because we needed the constant on the little getter for the tuple. So, but later on, like 10 minutes after that video, I was sitting here and I thought, what about the strategy pattern? So let's do it. Now in C sharp, we have what's called an interface. It's just a keyword interface, and that's what we would do. That's why I didn't think of it in terms of C++, because I don't think there's an interface keyword in C++. But then I started thinking, well, I can just make it. And so that's what my mission is now. We do not need tuples anymore. So what we're going to do is we need classes for each of these, and then we need an abstract class that those are going to inherit from. So we don't need this type def. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, we don't need that anymore. We do need the names, though. Hold on. Let me get these names first while I'm here. So let's do, let's see. We're going to have class. Let's call it Rand Engine MT 19937. Okay. Now that's going to have a base here. I don't know about this. Now I remember over the years of hearing about virtual functions, pure virtual functions. I'm thinking that's what we need here. So let's do, this will be totally public. So I wonder if I should use a struct since that's always public. Who knows? So let's do that, and we'll say Rand Engine interface. And then we need what? Everything's public in a struct by default. We need one method which would be like get number. So integer, let me see, get num. Now how do I do this? Guess we'll just wing this. So if I do that, what do I have to do? Equals 0? Is that how you make it virtual? Like that? I guess. We will see. This is how I learn. Okay, so we got that. I always forget these semicolons too on these things. So then what we would do, we want to be able to, or does this have to be virtual? Does it, do I need like a virtual? Let's see, virtual? Or should virtual be on the other side? I don't know. And then we need to inherit from that or implement the interface. Engine interface. Oh, that, I always forget this too. I guess it's public. Still a little fuzzy on that, even though I did that last time. I need more practice with that. But I know, nah, never mind. I ain't even gonna say it. Okay, so with this, now we have to implement get num. Is that correct? So what we would want here on engine. So what we want here is to take in a rand engine interface into our constructor here. Now remember, you could always just wrap all this random stuff in your own class. That's probably what most people would do. But there is an argument, you know, in because separation of concerns, if you're into like solid principles and stuff like that for object-oriented programming, you're going to get into separation of concerns and, you know, the players shouldn't be creating random numbers because that's a different concern and blah, blah. But you could also argue, you know, locality where it does need to generate a character. I accidentally hit the mute button. I hope everybody can still hear because now I can hear myself. Oh man, I think this is all messed up because before I couldn't hear myself in the headphones. You guys quit. All right, I think this messed up. I'm gonna end this right now.